In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Chapter 8 quiz and what you need to do in order to successfully complete it and submit it on Canvas. So for Chapter 8 and for the next several chapters, we're going to be doing both our problems and our quizzes on Microsoft Excel spreadsheets or an XLSS document. So I want you to sort of understand how this works so you'll do well. So this is what your Chapter 8 quiz is going to look like when you open it up. You're going to have, if you follow my cursor down at the bottom, you're going to have three sheets. The first is the one we're on right now, quiz directions. The second sheet is Chapter 8 formulas. That has all the formulas and the tables that you're going to need to find the answers to the Chapter 8 quiz problems, which is on the third sheet right here. So your problems are going to be in the gray boxes, and I actually haven't locked this out. So if you want to change this, you can. So make sure you don't, or else you won't know what the what you should be doing. So don't change anything in the gray boxes. Type your answers here in the blue boxes. So you can see where you need to type in the blue text boxes after the problem questions, and there's 6 of these in all. So make sure you scroll down and do them all. And I'll also set on the directions that you've got 6 right here. When you have completed all 6 problems on the quiz, save it as an XLSS document and submit it on Canvas. And make sure you don't change any of the shaded cells on the formula sheet, because that's what's going to because those are where the formulas are, where the cells that are shaded. Okay, so I'm actually going to work through one demonstration problem that I've got in here to begin with, so you can see how this works. So the challenge for you guys is going to be figuring out what formula you need to use to answer the question that they are asking you. Because sometimes it's not exactly straightforward, so you're going to have to understand the concept behind these formulas. What kind of a situation would you need to use each one in order to use the correct formula and get the correct answer and find the correct solution. Okay, so for the one I have here to demonstrate how this works, we have a deposit of a lump sum of $1,200 today into a savings account offering an annual interest rate of 5% compounded monthly. How much will you have in the account after 3 years? So we're talking about an amount in the future. So right away you should be thinking, I need to find the formula for a future value. And it's not an annuity because it's a lump sum. So it's just a straight future value. And the present value is what you have given, because this is the amount, the $1,200 that you're going to deposit today. So that's your present value, $1,200, and the rate of return or interest rate is 5%. Now, actually, if you go back and look at your spreadsheet for your problems, you don't have a table that would actually solve this for you. But I put one in here just so I could show you. So what I had to do is I had to use the future value of a single amount formula right here to find a future value, but I had to adjust for a monthly interest rate and for the number of time periods being number of months. Because if you read the problem carefully, it says that the 5% annual interest rate is compounded monthly. So we have to adjust for that. So let's jump back over here. So if we put our present value in here, 1,200, and we put our annual interest rate in right here, which is 5. Now, this is going to compute our monthly interest rate. And the reason why you need to put this formula in right here is because it's not just 0.4. If I go up here and click on and I move the decimal, you can see that it's actually 0.4, whoa, 0.416666 forever. So this is going to give you what you need in order to calculate the problem correctly. I'm from the South, so sometimes I say calculate, but I should say calculate the problem correctly. So the number of years, let's go back and look. What were the number of years? 3 years. Okay, so I want to put 3 right here, and that's going to give us a number of months of 36 months, and then that's going to give us our future value of 1,394, which is the answer. Good. So you just simply want to come here and type in future value. Let me just tab over. Just type this in. It's all you need to do. Equals 1,394. Like that. And that's all you need to put here. Now, if it asks you something else, and pretty much it's asking you just for numbers. So you just need to, just make sure you put the numbers in, but put what they are. Is it a percentage? Is it a dollar amount? Is it a number of years? So you want to make sure that whatever numbers you put in for your answers, you are very clear on what the units are of your numbers. And what exactly you're answering. Like, so some of these have 2 parts, so you want to make sure that you're clear on what part you are answering. All right, so since I have you guys here, I just want to do something fun just to show you the difference between compounding interest monthly and compounding interest annually. You jump back over here real quick, and we can put the same data, the same amounts, into the just straight into a more simple formula that just compounds the interest annually. And you can see that our future value, you can guess it's going to be lower because it's going to be a little bit lower because we're not compounding our interest as often. We're only doing it once a year versus once a month down here. So whenever you whenever you think about, your financing, always understand that you're going to pay a little bit more, or you're going to earn, depending on what your perspective is, you're going to earn or pay more interest if it's compounded monthly versus compounded annually. Okay, so if you just go through these carefully, pay a close attention to the wording, and you should be fine. And if you go through this and have any questions, it's easier or better if you don't wait until Sunday. If you have any questions on any of these, you're not sure what they're asking, or you need a little bit of help, you can certainly always email me, but it's better to do it sometime during the week versus wait until the last minute on Sunday. Okay, so that is your Chapter 8 quiz.